you put your ships in, and then...
Do you want to go with the
We're
strategy?
going with the strategy.
Okay, we were given a little bit of strategy.
Okay.
We got some
before this.
tips, which it's so funny because my dad has the little electronic battleship next to the toilet.
Oh, that's the perfect thing for the
He still
toilet.
has it. It's like 30 years old, probably.
That's actually brilliant. There is some strategy to this, I'm sure. I think you got to get to know your opponent
Yeah.
better, like what they like to do.
Let's do this.
All right, my ships are battle ready.
Battle ready.
Yeah,
Battle ready.
my ships are battle ready whenever y'all are. And y'all can go first. You can
Okay.
shoot first.
Okay.
You start the war.
Let's go E5.
That is a miss. All right, let's go C3.
Miss.
We marked that.
Yep. You don't have to mark
Yeah.
my misses, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you
either.
can if you want a colorful board at the end.
Okay, so you said the last time you played this was during like 2020?
Yeah, during COVID, just, when you have nothing to do, you kind of start going back and seeing what's in the closets. And I actually found this game, played that, which was a lot of fun. And Mousetrap. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah.
No, I remember.
I just liked playing it. Like, I don't even know if I played it the correct way, but just to watch the ball go all the way down and do the thing. Like, as a kid, that fascinated me.
Oh, so fun.
I enjoyed that. But yeah, let's go with G4.
Miss.
Comment. When's the last time y'all played? Because apparently you're doing pretty well right now.
The actual like board setup like this, it's been a while, but I feel like we had the one where it was in the middle and on, like it wasn't two separate.
Oh, they were both connected. Yeah.
Yeah, they were connected.
That way you could do, yeah. I remember. All right. Well,
G6.
G6 is a hit. I6.
That's a hit.
Let's go. All right. We're starting something here.
So what's life like on the bus? Do you guys get down on any games or anything like that?
Yeah, we play video games mostly. Yeah, pretty big video game guys. It's great. You're there with your best friends. My brother plays bass with me.
That is so cool.
Getting to travel all over the place.
That's right.
But yeah, we usually just listen to music and yeah, just play some video games every now and then.
What kind of music?
Literally all over. For
All
us,
over.
it's R&B and like old rap songs. Well, let's see, H6.
Miss.
Dang, okay.
H6?
Yep. You sunk. That is sunk. Let's go I5.
That's a hit.
Okay.
I-10.
Miss. I4.
That's a hit. Okay, D1.
Miss. I3.
Sunk.
Let's go. All right. Now I gotta find another. It's just, did you do the same thing? It's not looking like, I don't know. I can't
Never
tell.
know.
We'll see.
Okay, I-3.
That's a hit.
Oh,
All right, let's go B7.
that's a miss.
Dang.
I believe you're emo at heart, right?
I am emo at heart, yes.
When did you know if you wanted to go emo or country?
Man, I still always want to go emo. I mean, there's moments where you got to go back. I don't know, man. As you get a little bit older and you start playing out more, and by I meant older, I meant like out of college. People just kind of seem to want to come see more shows if you were writing songs about life and love and heartbreak and more about that than just being, depressed all the time and emo.
Screamo.
And screamo, which I love. But I think that, when people started coming around and listening to the more country lyrics and start building a following, that's always amazing when people come and say, hey, this song, really helped me through a time.
Yeah.
I know when y'all told me about that moment when we got to do Bucket List. I mean, that's, for me, and I know that's tough, but that's what it's all about, man. And so I was getting more of those than I was with my screaming music. And it makes you feel like you're doing something that matters. And I think that's what we all try to do with whatever job we take. Try to do something that matters. And so, I felt like we were trying to matter a little bit more, writing more country, real life stuff than the pop punk emo.
Right.
But I do go back to that sometimes. So.
Yeah.
And the Under Oath collab.
The Under Oath collab, come on, yeah,
solid.
man.
I was pumped on that.
Me too. I mean, Aaron, I'm the biggest fan, and that's such a full circle thing. I wanted to be in bands like Aaron and Spencer and Under Oath, and so
He did too.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I remember the first time I rode with Aaron, I was like, dude, I apologize if you catch me just staring at you a few times during the ride, but I know we're bros now, but I'm gonna look at
Still
you.
fangirl.
Yeah, I'm
That's
still
so
fangirl.
cool. The best thing was too when you dedicated that song to his brother. They were in an emo band together.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
drums.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you get it. So we got that, man. We got that emo love forever.
And the brother, is he younger or older than you?
He's 3 years younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old were
That's
you
fine.
when you guys started to do music together?
That
Really
wasn't until after
little?
college. Yeah, I mean, that 3 years, that competition age. So it wasn't until we could drink a beer together that we really became super close and tight.
Okay.
I mean, we were always close, we're brothers, but like where you're, I got your back.
Yeah.
Type, like, you know, instead of that competing age.
Oh, him and his brother still compete every
We
day.
do, but it's still.
It's a little different now, but
Yeah.
Once we got out of the house and like turned 18, he went into the military, and then all of a sudden, like when he came back, there was just a different, like the true brotherhood.
Sure.
I mean, as
Yeah,
far as-
that's the word I'm looking for. That true brotherhood that you're like, hey, at this point, that's blood. That's what I got. Here
Yeah.
we go. That's
Whose car we take.
You don't think about that as a kid. Yeah. Whose car we taking? Exactly. I love great reference.
I too.
That's a hit.
Woo.
Here they go. All right, H2.
Miss.
Dang.
I won.
Sunk.
Woo.
G8.
That's a hit.
Let's go. Finally.
B10.
That's a hit. G7.
Miss.
B7.
That's a sink on that ship. And since I think you put it in on by accident, I'm going with G9.
You really gave
him
that one
something.
away. That one sunk.
All right, it's all right. The two's by the way. That's good. That's good.
Send it right back. A1.
That's a miss. E4.
Miss.
Gonna run out of pieces.
So people have also told us that you have a new song coming out. Same Moon that you wrote with your wife? Or?
No, I wrote it about my wife.
About-
and about the life we live right now, pretty much. The cliche, you're 1,000 miles apart, look up at the same moon. I always thought that was, kind of important with given the fact that she's always gone, I'm always gone. Like the other day I was in LA and she's in London. And it's just, and we were in Australia and stuff and she was back here. And so I wanted to write a song that kind of talked about our life and how much being an artist and playing guitar has done for me and my family, but at the same time we miss, birthdays, weddings, funerals, bachelor parties, those things that matter and that are important. And I just missed one of my best friends' weddings this weekend. It's like it's that give and take of what that looks like.
Yeah.
So I wanted a song that was real personal to me. I wanted to bring it back and make it more like the Brooks and Dunn style that I grew up loving.
Yeah. So whenever you're writing these songs though, do you ever feel like there's a song that you're like so passionate about and you're like, I really hope this becomes the single?
It's hard because sometimes the songs I love the most aren't necessarily the ones I think are going to be the most commercial.
Yeah.
But then you fall in love with those songs, especially the ones that are sung back or that like made an impact in someone's life. Then you fall in love with it in a different way.
Okay.
I think you always have a different emotional attachment to it.
Yeah.
No matter what the song is, then when you send it off and say, hey, what do y'all think about this to your team? For Same Moon, it was my least expected song to be a single, but seems to be the one that's speaking, that's lending itself out and saying, hey, this needs to be your next thing.
That has to feel like so good to...
Yeah. It's definitely something I wasn't expecting. It was a song I wrote for my wife for that reason, but you never know. And that's the cool thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to distance yourself from that and trust other people. And
That's so true. Get other people's opinions, which I'm sure
I'm sometimes a little too close to it, so you got to for sure.
Does your wife ever write songs with you?
We've written a few, we have a Christmas song together. We've written a few songs we haven't put out.
Okay.
But normally when we're home, since we don't see each other, we don't just pick up a guitar and start writing. We hang out with the dogs, go to dinner, just doing stuff around the house, hanging out. So one day when we get more time together, I think we'll write a lot more songs.
Do you feel like you have to like sit down and focus on writing a song, or does it kind of just like come to you sometimes? Like you'll be doing something and be like, oh my gosh, I need to write that down before I forget.
Yeah, both. That a lot. I have it in my phone. I call it a hook book. But if I hear someone talking at a bar or at a restaurant, they'll say something, I'll write it down.
That's so good.
Yeah, and then I'll revisit it. Sometimes I'll get a melody and then I go to the bathroom and record it in the voice notes.
Cool.
Sometimes I have absolutely nothing. You're supposed to write a song at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And, you're like, let's figure
that has
something
to
out.
be the hardest.
Yeah, that is when you're picking something out of nothing, but that's when it's fun to go to the instrument. Play piano or play guitar. Just start strumming chords and seeing what happens from there.
Yeah.
Instead of just having a concept, you just kind of start singing melodies around a vibe.
What was it with Iris and that grabbed you? I mean, that's one of my favorite covers. And
Saying that song is so powerful. It's everybody knows that song. It's played all over the world, and it's nostalgic. The same with these games. Such a nostalgic feeling for me. And we were playing it after our song "Drunk Me." I tried it one night. I was just kind of playing the "Drunk Me" chords after we finished the song. I was on stage, and that lyrics just came to my head of Iris. I was like, I'm just gonna sing it over these chords right here.
Gosh.
And the crowd sung. They put their phones up, and I was like, that'd be a really cool moment to add to the set.
That is so
we did that for a year, and we were in the studio, and I was like, why don't we just do our version of it?
Yeah.
Because that's been such a staple of what we do in our live set, especially when we're like direct support for tours. It's such a cool lyric to end the set with. I just want you to know who I am.
Yeah.
So here I'm here. I know you came here to see Kane Brown or Luke Combs. But I would like to get to know y'all better. I just want you to know who I am. I think it's a really powerful moment to end a set with on opening slots like that. And so it's become just one of those songs that just feels great, and it's such an amazing part of the set. I look forward to every night.
Look at where you're at now. That's so cool.
Playing Battleship, losing. C5.
Okay.
We'll go.
Oh, that's it.
There we go. All right.
G3.
Yes. E5.
Sunk.
Let's go. All right, now I gotta find the other two. There's a big boy somewhere.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. I8.
Miss.
Wow. I guess my intuition's wrong on this one.
B10.
That is a hit.
That's a hit. B10. Coming back.
J5.
Miss. C10.
Hit. Let's go A3.
It's a hit.
Ooh.
D10.
Hit.
A5.
Sunk. A10.
Sunk.
All right, so we are 4 and 4 right now.
Okay, this is crazy.
All right, it's coming down to the wire. All right, let's.
Missing the little guy.
Yep.
That's gonna be the hardest
All right.
one.
It's on y'all.
Oh, it's our turn?
Yeah. I
Okay.
just sunk the.
He said the last game that he always puts the little one just in a random spot away from everything else. But it could literally be like in between those. J7.
Miss. Oh, C1.
Miss.
E3.
Miss. J2.
Miss. C1.
Miss. B4.
Miss.
Just anywhere.
It could be anywhere.
A10.
Miss. F7.
Miss. E10.
Miss. E2.
4 and 4.
Miss.
All right, I got it. All right. Y'all better get it on this
For
one.
real.
Let's go F8.
Miss. D1.
Hit. We're really gonna lose.
Twice. It's not over yet. It's not over
And there's
yet.
2 of us and 1 of him. D10?
Miss.
Oh my gosh.
F1 for the win.
Bad one.
That's a win.
Oh. I didn't move anything, and I left my ship right there in the same spot.
Oh,
That was my strategy.
gosh.
We should have known.
So it was.
And I tricked you with a deep breath, acting
was-
like it was over here.
Yeah!
We got you hung up on this corner for like 20 guesses.
The deep breath got me. I was like, there's something. I chased that one so
Undefeated
hard.
champion.
Hey, good job.
Good game,
That was
good
fun.
game.
Enjoyed that. I have to go buy this now and play with my wife.
Yeah.
Feels like this is how we should solve any issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Let's take it to the
kidding.
Battleship.
Oh, it might cause more issues.
It would be true.
Yeah.
That'd be great.